Easy Red 2 is a realistic World War II shooter with combined arms battles on pretty much any front you can think of from World War II, from the Pacific to the Eastern Front to the Western Front to Greece. Easy Red 2 was made by a much smaller studio than some of these other games in the area, like Squad 44 and such. And it doesn't have the most amazing graphics ever, but it has some things that other much larger games don't even come close to. It has planes, it has destruction, it has POW system, it has all kinds of stuff that these other games don't have. Easy Red 2 is mostly a single player game where you fight against AI and with AI, but the AI get the job done. The AI are pretty good. They don't take away from the realism much. And I think the AI are supposed to be getting a realism rework sometime mid this year, which is great. The content coming out on this game is really consistent and some great stuff. Like the roadmap's very promising for this next year. For campaigns, you've got a wide selection. You've got the Battle of Anzio in Italy, the Battle of Kwajalein, don't know if I'm saying that right, in the Pacific. You got the Battle of Macon in the Pacific. You've got the Battle of Kos in Greece. You've got the invasion of France in France. The Battle of Stalingrad, Operation Overlord, and the Battle of the Bulge. The game also comes with a really cool map making tool, which is really good and easy to learn. And then after that, it also has a mission making thing where you can make your own campaign. Really, it's quite detailed. And you can make anything you want. Like you could recreate movie scenes and stuff if you wanted. Right, going into the actual combat. The combat's great. You've got a really detailed inventory system where you really have to manage your ammo consumption. And if you run out of ammo, you can always take it off the dead bodies of your comrades, or you can take an enemy's weapon off of one of their dead bodies and use that. When it comes to the medic system, it's relatively simple. Each infantry squad will have a medic, and then if a soldier gets shot around the stomach or the leg or something, they will fall down on the ground and they'll be like grasping at their stomach, and they'll be like, you can see them moving compared to other dead bodies. And then the medic has to go over and give them a specific treatment that the game will tell you to do, and then that person is fine. You can save enemies, wounded enemies as well, and then if you save them, they become a prisoner of war. If your teammates get taken prisoner, and you can go up to them and liberate them. Squad leaders can call in all kinds of things like artillery barrages and smoke barrages, and on like coastal battles, like in Normandy or in the Pacific, you can actually see battleships off the coast firing their guns, and that's where the artillery comes from, which is a pretty cool detail. You've also got planes, which obviously a lot of games don't have, and the planes aren't perfect, but their physics are alright, and you can actually get in some pretty fun dogfights with the AI, and then you can strafe the ground, drop bombs, all that kind of stuff. And there's quite a few planes. You've got Japanese Zeros, you've got German Messerschmitt BF-109s, you've got Spitfires, I think you might have Hurricanes. Then there's also bigger planes, like I think you can fly the Mosquito, if I'm not mistaken, and probably a couple other planes too. Oh, like the IL-2 Sturmovik for the Russians, and the BF-110 is also in the game. And then you've also got tanks and trucks and half-tracks and all that kind of stuff. And there is quite a lot. For the Germans, there's like, you've got everything from the Jagdpanther to the Panzer II, and then for the British you've got Cromwells and Fireflies, and then you got Shermans and T-34s and all kinds of stuff. There's also anti-aircraft trucks for Sun campaigns. There's half-tracks with 50 cows on them, and then there's lots of just regular trucks that you can drive around. All of them you can interact with. The tanks I don't know that much about it, but they seem to have an alright damage model, actually. Superior to something like Hell Let Loose. They have different things that can be hit, like the, engine and stuff like that. Certain things can catch on fire. And, like for instance, if you're shooting at a heavily armored German tank, shooting it in the front won't do anything, but if you drive around to the back of it and put a hole in the back of the turret, it will blow it up. Stuff like that. So the tanks are really detailed. Another thing I love about this game is like the little details, like for instance on the D-Day maps, the Germans will be PD tanks, which were these tanks with like canvas racks around them, and they were meant to be able to drive through the channel and up onto the beach. So that's another really cool detail. And then also another great thing is how customizable the experience is. Like it could be super arcadey with like hit markers and all kinds of HUD and super easy, like you just go through mowing down infantry and not dying yourself, or you can have it be pretty realistic where the AI are much more accurate and they're shooting at you and there's no hit markers and very minimal HUD and the planes are harder to shoot down and stuff like that. One thing I did forget to mention is that not all the campaigns are free or come with the game. A lot of them are DLCs like Stalingrad, Operation Overlord, and Battle of the Bulge are all DLCs, and you have to pay like $5 for them, I think. But other than that, they all come with them, and I definitely recommend buying the DLCs because they're some of the best content in the game. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, that would be awesome. And hopefully see you in the next video.